pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, please hold comments to 5 minutes.
Laura Wilson from Dyser. Would you be willing to say who you're planning to appoint? In the past, you always had it on your agenda, but it's kind of hard to comment when we don't know what the topic of the comment's going to be. You willing to tell us who you're gonna appoint?
We're going to appoint HR Mgr and Stephen Peterson.
Okay, and why are you not doing gender balance when we've been talking about it for a year?
Because we feel those are the two most qualified for the place, or for the position. And your gender balance runs out after 3 months of not approving somebody that you feel is qualified.
Right, so 3 months after the June deadline would be September. And you have plenty of qualified candidates. The gender balance is not, if you have women candidates and you don't like them, that's different than if you don't have any women candidates at all. The gender balance for 3 months is to find a woman candidate if you don't have one. You have qualified candidates. And I think not doing gender balance, you haven't done it in the past, I think it's a bad idea on your part to not follow the Iowa code for that. When you have multiple women candidates and you're bypassing them and bypassing the code, I think that's a bad idea and the wrong choice for this money. And then also I'd like to say that I hope that your decision to appoint for the zoning would also push you to make a decision to appoint for the adjustment board, as that position has now been vacant over 6 weeks as well. And please also consider following gender balance for that one. I know you have at least one woman who has applied for that position. So, just again, I think it's a bad idea not to follow the Iowa code for gender balance when you haven't done it in the past. And this is just continuing to not follow that. I think it's very bad.
Laura, we have a moment.
Oh, sure.
Look at that, just jump right in there. It just didn't miss a beat.
Probably a warm seat.
I know, right?
You guys practice
Yeah.
Switch.
Question concerning the people for the zoning board. When did those two people apply?
Right there. 9/15/22 is when Carol applied, and August 30th of 2022 is when Stephen Peterson applied.
Just was one. And I hope you get the board of adjustment filled as soon as possible too, so,
We're gonna work on that too.
thank you very much.
Is Carol a male or a female?
Pardon?
Carol, male or female?
Female.
Female.
So question, with these two two new appointees, is your board now complete for zoning?
Yes,
Okay, so how many are on the board now?
be 5.
5. So Carol Myers, Stephen Peterson, is Wade Mitchell still on the board?
Yes.
Doug DeVorak,
Yes.
and who's your 5th person?
Craig Sash.
Yes.
Craig Sash? Okay, so do we now have a board chairman for that board?
Doug was, wasn't he?
They'd have to vote at the next meeting.
So when do their terms start?
Oh, we just reappointed Doug,
Okay,
so these two folks we're gonna reappoint now.
And I think I have in my minutes.
Is that right? Appointment, like, Bill?
I'm just curious to know when all 5 will be up and running and convening for meetings and the
Okay.
2 new appointees, are they from the Tama Toledo area?
Pardon?
Are the 2 new appointees from the Tama Toledo area?
Carol is from north of Toledo up here on 220th Street. And Stephen is from down by Chelsea area.
Chelsea, okay, and Wade's from around Archer, I know where Doug's at, Craig Sash, Blackbrook.
Yeah.
So then they have to elect a board chairman, correct?
I would imagine.
Once they
would,
convene?
Yeah.
Okay. So just curious when they're going to start.
I'm not sure. I would
Well, they
imagine
start,
before long.
they start the day you appoint them.
But as far as the
Yeah.
meeting goes, is that what you're asking, Lynn? I don't know, when will they have their meeting?
The zoning commission doesn't meet unless you ask them to meet.
Okay,
So I'm assuming you will ask them to meet,
we should.
because
have
I.
them.
Yeah.
Laura, they can also call a meeting themselves, right? They don't have to wait for them to, I was reading the code and it didn't say they had to wait for the supervisors to call
I
them.
think the code says they meet at the request of the supervisors, that's why we had some meetings that.
So then, Laura,
But it-
how often have they met in the past? Quarterly, monthly?
Just whenever there's something for them to act on or direct them towards, if they ask them to research something. So it just depends on as needed.
So I would look
Yeah.
for the board of supervisors to request them to hold a meeting soon. Am I right?
Probably to get
Because I
a
know you want
chair.
their, I know you want their input, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Because Craig Sash is up till, or 27, and Wade Mitchell 26.
Okay,
Doug DeVore, his term just ended, and we just reappointed him, so that would be another
so
5-year term.
5-year terms for each member?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That'd be,
And are their
28.
names and phone numbers going to be posted on the Tama County website?
I think they are now, aren't they?
I believe they are.
I would assume,
I
we
know
have
your-
it.
I know yours are, but I didn't know about other.
Yeah, I don't know
I
if
think the
the
commissions are on there too.
commissions are too or not.
Look at the new website, yeah, I think so.
Sounds good, thank you.
May I ask a follow-up question? For the terms, will you be prorating those so it's one new person every year, as it should be, as opposed to, since you've got Doug plus 2 new people, it shouldn't be those 3 people on a 5-year term, it should be one person every year is up instead of multiple people the same year, correct?
So the people that they're replacing, they're just finishing their terms. So I have,
But previously they
Myers
weren't.
will expire in June 30th of 2025, and Steve Peterson will expire June 30th, 2024.
Okay.
So there's one in June that gets.
And then it'd be Wade or
5, 6, and 7.
Wade would be 6 and then Craig would be 7. Okay, thank you.
Switch.
Yep.
Nicely done,
We're
girls.
supposed to tag.
Laura, do they publicize their meetings at all?
I'm not sure if they do or not, that's up to them. The zoning director, I think, does publicize when they have meetings, like, notices when they're gonna have meetings.
So the general public can attend these meetings
Yes.
here or?
Usually they have them here in the evenings. I don't know what the new director will do, but they have had them here during the day also, so.
Can't see with them, can't see without, right?
I thought we can't live with, oh, never mind.
That too.
Don't think I'm getting photographed. For transitions, these things just drive me nuts. I did go in October,
Okay.
Give me a check.
yeah. I go in actually for 3 months. I got, my left eye's got glaucoma. I don't know, little divot in the blood vessel. I gotta put eye drops in there.
Oh, I take care of that.
She says, either that or run risk of going blind. I says, I think I drops in. They're kind of pricey though. Yeah, after the insurance gets done, I pay $96 a month.
After the insurance.
Oh. Yeah. Eye drops are.
So if that here's your problem, that's.
Yeah, and it, my pressure used to get like 26 or 27, and it's down to 16. So she said they're doing what they're supposed to do. I said, good. The only problem with the damn thing is you can't see in that bottle where they're at. So you normally run out in a couple days.
These 5
Get my
drops
new
good
ones.
too, huh?
You sit there, put a drop, and all of a sudden there you drops. It's like, uh-oh, I got a problem.
Yeah. Houston, we have a problem.
I think over the year, about one night, I was going to go out. Be on the plane, I'm gonna throw in check on baggage. Sure.
Yeah.
One time we were leaving to Switzerland, I had my pills. They took the cap off. You can't have that cap on that pillow. It's prescription pills, but they said you can't have it on there. So they took it off and I said, so what do I do? I says, well, stuff a napkin in it.
Using too much of my memory.
On top of the bills.
Yes. And the lady says, thank your government.
Tax dollars will work.
Yeah. I didn't know you guys were that restricted. Yeah. They wouldn't let me. Well, that would have been back in 2010, so.
It's probably worse than that now.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, next year to go over there, you gotta start to get a visa. So here, used to be just a passport, now it's passport and a visa.
How about your deals with your lease?
I don't know. Wife went to Israel this year. Said they just got them at the airport when they got to Israel.
Oh, really?
Give them a little money and they'll give you a visa.
There you go.
Just another give me more money. Yeah, well, maybe the United States needs to start making them get a visa.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I don't mind it. I think this is my last year.
How many times you go?
This will be the third.
Oh, yeah.
If you won the count, 1976 one, England that. We were just in England that time.
Take the student, our daughter, you know, go to Ireland. They're talking about it, and if I was there, they'd go. I think I'll just stay with
Okay, I have 9:30, we'll start our regular meeting. I have a motion to approve, last week's minutes.
Motion.
I'll second. Been moved and seconded to approve last week's minutes, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Ben,
got approved, but now their construction guys to get in the process to get it moved, so.
So do you have a time limit on that? Gotta give like 2 weeks or 30 days or something to get it done, so they don't hold up progress on our end?
That's, I'll have to look into that.
Okay.
So.
Just one signature on them, right?
Yep. This one's another one, it's Highway 63, and then it goes to, the Matt's, concrete road.
Oh.
Gonna go over there, put some lines.
Okay.
Yeah, right now, we're working on a few regrades, just starting those up today. 270th Street, I was kind of between F and H, kind of finishing that up. We're working that one a little bit. And then on K Avenue, just south of Ridge Road, we're doing, some road restoration on that project. And then, the Toledo Bridge, beams are still on the, they're still on the bridge. So, they're working on forming up the deck and placing rebar. It's kind of a little bit slow going, don't got too many guys tying rebar right now, but, so, I think they were thinking a couple weeks here, we might be pouring the deck on that, so that'd be good. Then our bridge crew is working on, M Avenue, up there by the county line, replacing 2 culvert pipes with some tanker cars that were, the culvert pipes are like 8 foot. So they're decent sized ones that we're replacing with tanker cars. Shop has come along, last Monday we went through punch list items, they're kind of working through those. The mechanical and electrical guys were out there, and they had their punch lists as well. And Zero right now is working on, kind of leveling the floors and then putting that sealer on. So that's kind of what's going.
Any idea when that punch line's gonna be, or that punch list's gonna be done?
Hopefully within a few weeks, but.
September what?
First,
Well, I have to sign this one.
wasn't it the first?
I don't see a signature.
Is it 30th?
Is it the 31st? I gotta check. Okay, I'll check when I get back. I know I'm
31st would be
getting,
much.
it would be a lot better if it wasn't.
Well,
I'm-
I don't know if September 31st is the date, but.
Yeah, 30th.
30th.
Oh, 30th, I'm sorry.
30th.
I mean,
Could be in
I'll
my
take it,
world.
I'll take an extra day.
Could be in my
September,
world.
I guess.
I did
Oh, that's
contact
what you mean.
them.
Oh, okay, that's, okay.
Now, you need to sign this?
Oh, okay. Maybe,
That's just for you.
That's just maybe.
Okay.
So,
Anything else on there?
no,
I didn't say anything.
okay,
Okay.
that's all.
So the building, I did contact them and I'm waiting for them to let me know
Okay,
if we can get an additional extension.
okay.
How many we got?
Well, this one, this would be
Today.
just the first one, this would be a
Oh.
second one. This would be a second one, cause we were supposed to be done in July. And so I asked for an extension, and then this will be the second one, but I don't know if they're gonna give me an extension. They might let us go ahead and, close with still the punch list. Been working on the punch list, I don't know.
Can we hold the money and then pay them once they get it done?
But do not pay them then until we're done.
No, I
Don't pay them.
planning on it.
No, I don't trust, no.
No, I wasn't planning. Yes. Yep, and it needs to be, all those need to be squared away, and then we can worry about the money, but
Yeah.
it's getting them to get those things taken care of, so.
H Avenue's really rough. It's out there.
It's still,
It's
Did we get rock on that road that we talked about last week?
on 270s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Very good.
claims, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
This week claims are $176,754.96.
Little week.
That was a good week.
Yep, a little slower.
Thank you.
Thanks, Laura.
Half the last one.
We didn't pay the safety coordinator this week, that's why it's so low.
There you go.
Okay, approve the Dizer Recreation Liquor License.
I'll make a motion to approve it. Everything's all right, isn't it, Laura?
Yes, it's all in.
Okay,
All the,
Somebody make a motion.
yeah, Dan.
I'll second it.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded to approve the Dizer, rec liquor license. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Oh, wait, got a reassignment of tax sale. Amanda.
So, are you with me?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so, we have, it is a certificate from 2019. The total on it is $3,005.36. Of that, taxes are $1,746. I believe I've already gone to the city and asked about us having the special abated that's on the property. So what do you wanna offer?
I think, wouldn't Nate do on
50%.
50%?
Which would be
Yeah,
$873.
so you're willing to pay $873?
Mhm.
And what was that again? You said, Amanda, about the charges?
Well, it's $3,005.36 is the total.
The special?
There is a special that's like $252, but they've gone to
We're
the
talking
city.
to the city to get that waived.
Okay, they're gonna do that for you?
We're on the agenda for next month.
Okay.
Okay, does the city have to be taken care of before we can?
No, because actually if the city is willing to abate, I don't usually take it off until we deed it.
Okay.
Because they're only abating for them, they're not abating for the property owner.
Yeah,
So I
okay,
don't take it off until we deed it over.
okay. Okay,
Anything else?
Kurt?
Don't see anything wrong with that.
I don't either.
I'll make a motion, we accept it.
I do, I'll second.
Okay, been moved and seconded to approve the tax sale certificate, reassignment of the tax sale certificate. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Okay. Got it?
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks, Amanda. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, resolution for Title VI coordinator.
Okay, earlier this year, usually it was the assistant engineer, and when Jesse left, that became open. And so it was discussed with Ben and, you guys and Tammy that she take that over as the HR and insurance administrator. And so we did that, we sent it to the state, and the state is requesting you do a resolution for it now, where before we didn't, because it was, the person was with the road department, so. So I'm just asking that you approve this resolution officially appointing HR, insurance
You read
administrator.
that?
Yes, I will read that. It's Resolution 8/14/2023A, a resolution authorizing the Title VI non-discrimination program and submittal of related documentation to the Iowa Department of Transportation. Whereas the Iowa Department of Transportation requires all subrecipients of federal funds to establish a Title VI non-discrimination program and provide certain documentation related to compliance with the Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 before they will enter into any agreements for federal funding assistance. And whereas the Iowa DOT has performed a local site review, which requires updated documentation submittals regarding Tama County's Title VI program, now therefore be it resolved by the Tama County Board of Supervisors, County of Tama, Iowa, hereby reauthorizes its Title VI non-discrimination program, and be it further resolved that Tammy Wise, HR Insurance Administrator, will be the Title VI Coordinator for Tama County, Iowa. And be it further resolved that the required documentation submittal of of the standard DOT Title VI assurances, non-discrimination agreement, and related documents be made to the Iowa DOT.
Okay,
I'll make a motion that we approve resolution number 8-14-2023.
I'll second it.
Okay?
it's been moved and seconded, and roll call vote.
Yep, roll call vote, Kurt,
Aye.
Bill,
Aye.
Dan.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, one left is, appointments to the zoning commission of Carol Meyer and Stephen Peterson. Can I have a motion to approve that?
I'll make the motion that we approve
Or appointments?
Carol Meyer and Stephen Peterson to the zoning commission.
I'll second it.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded to approve the appointments to the zoning commission. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. That's it.
Alright, does anybody else have anything else?
Do you have the numbers of how many people were, in the last year, applied for that those zoning positions?
I don't have them right here with me, but I can get them.
Okay, and then how many
I
of,
believe we've emailed them all to you also. Some.
have never asked. And then how many interviews were held?
They held 4 interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 interviews.
And were the 2 people picked 2 of your interviews?
Pardon?
Were the 2 people you picked part of the interviews? I just,
Yes.
okay. You would assume, but it's always
Yeah,
good to
they
check.
were all interviewed. Okay, anything else? Okay, I'll adjourn you at 9:43. Supervisors also have department head meeting at 10:30 at the engineer's office.
Thank you, Laura.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Laura.
Especially when they got served.
Yeah.
Right, I know. I don't think I've ever seen this last time. Did you print it? Yes, I did.
The one in the middle is the supervisors, and the one on the left is. Laura, is that right? The one on the left is precincts?
Yes, that's precincts of the
STEVE.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Thank you very much.
Hi.